Islam family. This is your Attorney General of the United States of America Republic, Byron Brown Bay, from the province of Indiana. I'm really here just to send this message out to everybody, because I got a lot of people that hit me up and ask me on government and governance and just being stateless, and why I'm telling them until the Moorish Science Temple of America and the Nation of Islam recognizes the United States of America Republic as the lawful government for the Moorish American and the Nation of Islam, then they remain stateless. You are assembled as a nation. I give you that. This is a divine and national movement. So you have your theocracy. People are not truly free or liberated without actually having it granted. You have not conferred nationality. Nationality has not been conferred on most Moors out here that claim to be a Moor. It hasn't. Nationality is conferred by the state. This is international law. This is not me talking. This is international law. See, this is how things work, because you're dealing with the international community. You have to have a national government. USAR is the national government. We are the national government. We are the national officials. This government is made by the people for the people. We're an autonomous nation. And I'm about to actually sit here and solidify and certify to you all today that all courts in the state of Indiana and elsewhere in this world have to honor this. All Moors, all these temples, you're not a government. You're not a government, brother. None of these temples are governments. You're stateless. Look how the temples are chartered. Separation between church and state. The temple got infiltrated with Cannon Beys letting the Freemasons in. Wake up. The temple, we're not against our brothers. We're not against the sheiks out here. But if the sheiks wants to stay in violation of truth just because they're getting a little, out of taxes situation for having a non-for-profit, a religious organization, that's bogus, man. I call that committing treason to your people, especially when you use Drew Ali as a forefront to cover everything up. Nationality is conferred by the state. A temple cannot give you nationality. Period. My nationality is Moorish American. My race is Asiatic. My legal status at law is white. White ties to the national origins. This is how your nationality is accepted, and this is how you get it done dealing with international law. Black means to be dead. White, you reserve all these immunities and authorities. It ties to your national origins. All you got to do is look up free white person. Google it. Legal definition. Free white person. People think that white is something that defines their nationality or their race. Their race is Caucasian. My race is Asiatic. So their race will be Caucasian. That's a race. A race is not white. It's a legal status. You have standing at law, admiralty law. You have standing at sea. You have standing at sea, brothers, in this court. And I'm finna show you. Hold on. I got the paperwork right here. I'm finna show you. I don't play no games. I'm the lawman. I'm the Attorney General. I'm the chief legal advisor and the chief law officer of this state province of Indiana for the United States of America Republic. And I'm finna show you, brothers and sisters, this real fast. Check this out. This ain't me talking, brother. This ain't me. Listen to the language. Just listen to the language. This from the federal government and the state government. Recognize the United States of America Republic as the only lawful government recognized for the Moorish American people. And I'm finna show you. You see this? This is the state seal, with the state seal raised on the charter. The state seal authenticating this, solidifying this. This is United States of America. This is the federal government certifying to the state of Indiana. The United States is certifying, the state of Indiana certifying Brandon Clifton Deputy Secretary of State of Indiana, do hereby certify that according to the records on file in my office, the Honorable Connie Lawson was duly elected or appointed to office of Secretary of State and for the state of Indiana, that the term of said office includes the date November 19th, 2018, that to all his or her official acts in said office of full effect and credit ought to be given in all courts of justice and elsewhere in testimony where I have unto set my hand and cause to be affixed the great seal of the state of Indiana in Indianapolis this day, 19th day of November. So this got the feds to certify and the state to certify the United States of America Republic. And I'm finna show you, brothers and sisters, we don't play. I'm gonna show you how a government is set up. Okay, the principal agent, principal office, United States of America Republic Corporation. This is the government. A government is an independent, sovereign nation state, but it's actually a corporation set up for the people to operate in commerce and be governed under their own laws. We're a republic. The real government was the American Republic. We're a republic. America's a republic. We can live side by side in the same land with the enemy, but be on our own laws. This is the treaty. This is the treaty with the feds. Approved. Now, the registered office and agent, the Moorish Science Temple of America. See, the debtors are the Moorish American people. The principal agents are the government officials. You see what I'm saying? Because without the people, you can't do. You're not gonna be able to operate. Now let's check this out, brother. Check this out. The purpose, nature of business. This state government is invested with the powers and authority to create and enforce laws and impose taxes, include protection of lives and property by means of a police force. It's right there, brother. I ain't lying. I'm not. This is not me making this up. Now I'm gonna go in and read the preamble of the Constitution to you all, because it's in here. It's in the charter. And I'm gonna just actually start with the beginning. Constitution and bylaws for the United States of America Republic. The covenant with Israel and Judah. Yah said the time will come when I will make a new covenant with the people of Israel and Judah. It will be different from the covenant I made with their ancestors. When I led them out of Egypt. Although I was their God, they broke that covenant. Here is the new covenant that I will make with the people of Israel. I will write in my laws on their hearts and minds. I will be their God, and they will be my people. No longer will they have to teach one another to obey me. Yah promised that all of them will obey me, ordinary people and rulers alike. I will forgive their sins and forget the evil things they have done. I'm Yah, all-powerful. I command the sun to give light each day, the moon and the stars to shine at night, and ocean waves to roar. I will never forget to give those commands, and I will never let Israel stop being a nation. Yah has spoken. Can you measure the heavens? Can you explore the depths of the earth? That's how hard it would be for me to reject Israel forever, even though they have sinned. I, Yah, have spoken. If they sin against thee, for there is no man that sinneth not, and thou be angry with them, and deliver them to the enemy, so that they carry them away captives into the land of the enemy, far or near. Yet if they shall bethink themselves in the land whither they were carried captives, and repent and make supplication unto thee in the land of them that carried them captives, saying, we have sinned, and we have done perversively, we have committed wickedness, and so return unto thee with all their heart and with all their soul, in the land of their enemies, which led them away captive, and pray unto thee toward their land, which thou gavest unto their fathers, the city which thou hast chosen, and the house which I have built for thy name. Then hear their prayer and their supplication in heaven, thy dwelling place, and maintain their cause, and forgive thy people that have sinned against thee, and all their transgressions wherein they have transgressed against thee, and given them compassion before them who carried them captives, that they may have compassion on them. For they be thy people and thine inheritance, which thou broughtest forth out of Egypt from the midst of the furnace of iron, that thine eyes may be open unto the supplication of thy servant, and unto the supplication of thy people Israel, to hearken unto them in all they call for unto thee. For thou didst separate them from all the people of the earth to be thine inheritance, as thou spakest by the hand of Moses thy servant, when thou broughtest our fathers out of Egypt. O Lord God, O Father in heaven, hear our prayer and our supplication, maintain our cause. O mankind, we have created you from a single pair of male and female, and made you into nations and tribes, that ye may know one each other, not that you may despise each other. Verily, the most honored of you in the sight of Allah is who is the most righteous of you, and Allah has full knowledge and is well acquainted with all things. According to all true and divine records of the human race, there is no Negro, black, or color race attached to the human family, because all the inhabitants of Africa were of the human race, descendants of the ancient Canaanite nation from the holy land of Canaan. What your ancient forefathers were, you are today without doubt or contradiction. There is no one who is able to change man from the descendant nature of his forefather, unless his power extends beyond the great universal creator Allah himself. Words of Cannon Beys. Let it know and forever be known that we Moorish Americans are one of the 12 tribes of Israel. We are Hebrews, we are Moabites, we are the tribe of Judah. We now once again realign ourselves with the covenants made by our ancestors and Yah, our Father, for all 12 tribes of Israel. Let the words of our ancestors, King Solomon, ring throughout heaven and earth. The preamble. Listen to the preamble. We the people of the United States of America Republic, with profound reference for the supreme ruler of the universe, in order to form a more independent and perfect government, establish love, true peace, freedom, and justice, ensure tranquility, provide for the common defense, promote the general welfare, and secure the blessing of liberty to ourselves and our posterity. Do ordain and establish this Constitution of the United States of America Republic as the law of the land. We the people of the Moorish American society pledge our lives and property to each other to gain equal footing in the affairs of men and for other purposes, in order to establish justice, promote the health, safety, and welfare, secure the blessing of liberty to ourselves and our posterity. Do by our representatives in convention ordain and establish the following Constitution, Republic, form of government, and mutually agree with each other to form ourselves into a free independent state by the name of United States of America Republic. And we do hereby ratify the boundaries assigned to such state by the Act of Redemption at the Pan American Conference in 1928, the aforesaid, which are as follows: to which extends from northeast and southwest Africa across the Great Atlantis, even into the present North-South land, South and Central America, and also into Mexico and the Atlantis Islands, Mexican Turtle Island, Frog Island. The fate of unborn millions will now depend on the creator of the universe, on the conduct of this sovereign nation state of Moorish American nationals and citizens. Let us therefore animate and encourage each other and show the whole world that we as Moorish American nationals and citizens are contending for liberty as Moors on ground superior to any nation on earth. We now renew our covenant with our creator. The Constitution comes in the charter. Then the Constitution comes in. And the thing is, brother, you know, African American, that's nationless and stateless. Black means to be civilly mortuus. You have no legal standing at law. You're dead at sea. It's like a dollar bill sitting outside on the ground somewhere. You just out there. Ain't no claim on it. Ain't nobody got a claim. The dollar is just floating out there in the world somewhere. Until somebody put a claim on it, anybody can get it. You see what I'm saying? Anybody can put a claim on it. So that means everybody's laws apply to you as an African American or black, because you are lawless, stateless, nationless. How many times do I have to say it? Stateless. Stateless. You can't be a member of their state. Every time you go in court, they ask, are you a resident? A resident is a guest. You're not a member. You can't be a member. They know it and you know it. They know you're a Moor. I know you're a Moor. As soon as you say it out your mouth, for it to be verified, it's in the charter that they got to contact our government and ask one of the principal agents, are you a said citizen? All we got to do is look in our Bureau of Vital Statistics. If you in the system, you in the system. If nationality was conferred, you in the system, and we have property rights. This is the authority the state has, property rights over its citizens in the public domain. We have our own criminal code and statutory rules of law in the public domain. So we have our own governance. This is what the temples failed to realize and failed to do. We don't want our own police. They police out here killing us. killing us. Their system is messing our people up. As a people, the only way to civilize ourselves is by the people forming themselves into a more independent, self-governance situation. And I state that by having our own police force. I stated that this authority gave us authority to govern by maintenance of a police force. The police is the militia for the state. We protect our property, state property, and everything therein. They pull you over, your car registered with our state BMV, and you got our state BMV, your license that you from your state government, BMV, you good, man. They can't do nothing to you, man. Nothing. And down here in the province of Indiana, me as being the Attorney General, I'm making it seem that these things happen so people don't get pulled over by these pirates. I practice in diplomacy. We have a bilateral relationship with the state and the feds. So I operate in a diplomatic function for us practicing diplomacy with other foreign state government officials and policy enforcers. So it's a shield. So anytime something happens with you, more than likely, I know they're officers. I know they're state government officials. I know they're federal officials. I act as a shield for real for our people. As long as we have property rights to protect you because we pledged our property and lives to each other. This is how this works. Until the temple and the Nation of Islam recognize the state, they can keep killing every single last one of us in the public domain, and ain't nothing the Nation of Islam or the temple can do about it. You have to have a government. A state has a government until the nation, which is a theocracy, recognizes the state government, that the feds recognize, that the other several states of the union recognize to govern our people, then we can start getting somewhere. We need our marshals out here. We need our vicegerents. We need our own police force. We need our own public services. This is our own union. We have our own independence. No, it's like the people don't want it. You know, the time has come that we're going to have to stand as a people, all coming together. And I say that as, you know, this is a free national government. Anybody can be a citizen. Anybody can be a citizen. We ain't prejudiced, biased, any of that. We don't do that. We don't do that. We deal with our Constitution. It's a lot of rights and authorities. I tell people are fighting down here right now because they won't legalize medical marijuana in the state of Indiana. You know what the state of Indiana can tell these people though? Marijuana is legalized in the province of Indiana. It's legalized in the province of Indiana. Why? Because that's of the United States of America Republic. That's our first jurisdiction, the province of Indiana. It's an overlap jurisdiction. I've been talking to all their attorney generals, all their state officials, all their chiefs, everybody. This is what I do. I'm actually for real deal shield for the people. I am really a government official. This is no joke. You get that bond number, you get that oath of office, sworn officer of the court. We're a national government. We got officials all over. All over. This is just the province of Indiana. I'm the chief law officer and chief legal advisor for this state province. You know, until the temple, and people keep saying, why the USAR keeps saying that if you don't go to USAR, you stateless. Find me another government out here recognized by the feds, by the federal government and other several state governments of the union as an independent sovereign nation state. I got my proof. USAR got his proof. USAR got his proof. You know, I could turn the camera back around to who wasn't even on here. You know, I got people that believe this ain't real. No, this is real. This is real. This is real. The United States of America certifying the state of Indiana. I can go right back through the charter. We are an independent sovereign nation state government. De jure, autonomous nation of people. We have our independency. If people don't want to get in line of they government, of our people, so-called misnomers, black African Americans, you know, which are really Asiatics and Moors, if we don't get in line with this, we're going to lose it. Because Rome's ready to come any minute. everybody wants to keep being under the temple so they can get out of taxes. That's weak. Why don't you be for your people? Be for your people. Approve. This is filed, man. I don't have to play with people, man. United States of America Republic, principal office, registered office agent, Morris Science Temple of America. Public Benefit Corporation. Check out and see what that is. Crown. If that's a crown corporation, it means government with statutes and all that stuff. Independent. Go Google it. Legal definition. I ain't gonna keep telling people all the whole game. I can't keep doing that. You gotta go start researching and find it out on your own, like I did. The purpose and nature of this business. This state government is invested with the powers and authority to create and enforce laws and impose taxes, include protection of lives and property by maintenance of a police force. Remember that, so we can protect the people all the way around the board. Other provisions, tax exempt status, all these other. I ain't finna go through all that for you all. I'm finna take you to what we are. I'm gonna just take you to the preamble. I'm not gonna go through it all because you need to go find this on your own. And if anybody wants to find it out, you can always hit me up. You know, we got other government officials out here. I know all y'all be seeing online. You can hit us up, brother. We will take you to the stuff. We got the website, United States of America. All you gotta do is type in www.unitedstatesrepublic.us, United States of America Republic.info, United States Republic.law. We got USAR BMV. We got our own state, brother, sisters, websites. You ain't gotta keep being under, the European thumb. We are free. You don't want your freedom? I don't know what to tell you. Here goes the preamble. We the people of the United States of America Republic with profound reverence for the supreme ruler of the universe in order to form a more independent and perfect government, establish love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice, ensure tranquility, provide for the common defense, promote the general welfare, and secure the blessings of liberty to ourselves and our posterity, do ordain and establish this Constitution for the United States of America Republic as the law of the land. We the people of the Moorish American society pledge our lives and property to each other to gain equal footing in the affairs of men and for other purposes in order to establish justice, promote the health, safety, and welfare, secure the blessings of liberty to ourselves and our posterity, do by our representatives in convention ordain and establish the following Constitution, Republic, form of government, and mutually agree with each other to form ourselves into a free and independent state by the name of United States of America Republic. And we do hereby ratify the boundaries assigned to such state by the Act of Redemption at the Pan American Conference in 1928, the Ava said, which are as follows to wit, extends from northeast and southwest Africa across the Great Atlantis even unto the Atlantis Islands, the Mexican Turtle Island, Frog Island. The fate of the unborn millions will not depend on the creator of the universe, on the conduct of this sovereign nation state of Moorish American nationals and citizens. Let us therefore animate and encourage each other and show the whole world that we as Moorish American nationals and citizens are contending for liberty as Moors on ground superior to any nation on earth. We now renew our covenant with our creator. Where's your unalienable rights under a constitution? Where's your unalienable rights under your Constitution? Here go the Constitution. This is my Constitution. These my rights under the Constitution. This is my Constitution. Oath of office. We got the divine Constitution and bylaws in the Republic Constitution. Peace, love, and life, family. I'm gonna go ahead and get off here. I got a conference call with USAR. It's all we doing is nation building and seeing what else we can do, seeing what the people want. It ain't about what the government want. It's what the people want. But what the people want, you got to get the government the power to do. Because as long as we ain't got the power to do it, because the people ain't considering the authority, then we can't do nothing. Whatever the people want, that's what we got to do. But peace, love, and light. I'll be back on here shortly. Please share, and share.